Hello, this is the second time I've had to do this, and the last time it took 20 fucking minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, so I'm going to be teaching Olympia WA by Rancid. It is in standard tuning. Yeah. Okay, anyways, so the intro goes like this. That's just half of it. Anyways, so I'm probably gonna just maybe try and speed through, but not fast enough or too fast. Anyways, because I want to do something else. So it's gonna begin on the 0th fret of the B string, and you're gonna hammer on to the 1st fret of the B string. So like that, and then you're gonna do this. What that is a double stop. If you don't know what a double stop is, then Google it. Anyways, so it's gonna be 15th fret of the B, 15th fret of the high E. So, and after you do that, you're gonna let it ring a bit. So, just let it ring, and then pull off. So, well, not but like just kind of let go, and then after you let go, you're gonna hit the 1st fret of the B string, and pull off to the 0th fret of the B string. So. And then you're gonna go back to the double stop, 15 of the B and high E, and you're gonna hit it 3 times. So, and you're gonna let go like that, pull off. And then, oh, God damn it, this part is gonna be a little different. So, I don't actually know if it goes like this. I do know that you for sure hit the 4th fret on the G string. So I hit it, you're gonna hit it 3 times. But something that I'm pretty sure you do is you hit the 0 on the B, because they're the same note, but you just hit them together like that. So I do both of the notes because it just sounds better in my opinion. But anyways, so you don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, hit that 3 times, and then you just hit the G string, the 5th fret on the G string. So the whole thing goes like this. And then you do it 3 times, I think, before you eventually get to where it goes like. And what that is after you do this, when you hit that 5th fret on the G string, you're going to hit it 2 times again, and then you're going to hit the 5th fret of the B string, and you're going to hit it 1 more time. But when you hit it that 2nd time, you're going to pull off to the 3rd fret. So, and then you're going to hit the 5th fret again. So, and hit it again and pull off. So, and then you're going to hit the 5th fret on the B string 3 times, and then hit the 3rd fret on the B string. So, and there you go. That's the intro. Well, the first half of it. So it goes like. You do it again. You do it the exact same way, except for at the end when you go like this. You're also gonna hit it. You're gonna hit that 5th fret, the 3rd fret on the B string 2 times, and then slide it to the 8th fret of the B string, like this. Faster though, obviously. Anyways, so yeah, that's how the intro goes. I'll just play the whole thing once. Like that. And now I'm going to be teaching you the rhythm part for what goes underneath that. If you don't care, then just skip ahead. Anyways, so the rhythm part goes like this. do that twice. Anyways, so what that is we're going to do a power chord on the C, like a C power chord, except we're only using the 3rd fret of the A, 5th fret of the D, and we're going to mute it, and we're going to hit it 4 times while it's muted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to move on to the D power chord. Same shape, you know, just 5th fret on the D, no, 5th fret on the A, and then 7th fret on the D. I'm going to hit that 4 times while it's muted. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here, it's going to be another power chord shape, but on the 5th fret of the D and the 7th fret of the G. And we're only going to hit it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to move back up to the D power chord. And we're going to hit it once, but then we're going to wait, and then we're going to hit 2 more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then you move back and do the same thing 3 times, I think. But then on the 4th time, you're going to hit the actual chord, minus the G string though. So just 3 on the A, 5 on the D, so hit that. And then you're going to move your index finger to the 2nd fret of the A string, but your pinky is going to stay on the 5th fret of the D string. So, and then you're going to hit an A power chord, which is the 0 on the A, 2nd on the G, no, the D. So, and then a power chord, the D power chord, right? So just that's going to be the 5 on the A, 7 on the D. So and then you're going to do that one more time. I'm not going to play it. But anyways, after you do, then that comes in with the verse. So the verse is going to go like this. So that's the verse. So the way that goes is we're gonna when the guitarists are muting, they do this pattern where it goes like, and what that is they just hit the 0 on the high, no, 0 on the low E and 0 on the A, and you mute those 2 strings. Just gonna hit the open strings and you mute it. And then after you hit them once muted, you're gonna come in with the actual power chord on the G. So the G power chord, which is 3rd fret on the low E, 5th fret on the A. Let me drink some water real quick. Just put it right there. Okay, so like this. So right on the G, you're gonna hit it 2 times on that G, and then you're gonna hit it once. So, and then you do that pattern 4 times. So. When you hit it though, remember to include that 3rd note, which is the same, it's just another G note, but on a different string, which is the D string. So you do it 4 times, right? So after you do that 4 times, you're going to move on to the C power chord. But what that is it's going to be different though. Instead of hitting the low E and the A, we're going to be hitting the A and the D open but muted, remember? So, and then we're going to hit the 3rd on the A, 5th on the B, muted twice, and then the whole chord, which includes the 5th on the G. So the whole thing goes like, and then we move back to the G chord. the same thing on the D chord. So this is going to be the open A and D, meet it once, right? And then do 5 on the A, 7 on the D. So, and then hit it with it, which includes the 7 on the G. So, and then start over again. So that's how that goes from the top. It goes like. And then you go back to the G chord. Do that 4 more times, and then go back to the C chord. And then go back to the G chord. But you only do it 2 times, alright? So, because after the second time, you're going to move to the D chord and do it 2 more times on the D chord. So, like this. And then do it on the G chord 2 more times and then stop. So like this. So the whole thing goes like this. And then after you do it twice on the G, you're going to go back to the D chord and strum the whole chord, the D power chord, you know, which includes the 7th on the G. So, and you're going to strum it a couple times. So, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then that's when the chorus comes in. And the chorus, I know it's weird because it's going to be using open chords, but I swear this is how it goes. This is how Lars does it every time he does it live. I watched like 4 or 5 videos of Rancid playing this song live, and this is how he does the chorus. So he's just going to be strumming. This is all on distortion, by the way. I can't use my amp right now. I'm not going to be able to use it for a while, probably. At least not when I'm making videos. Anyways, so he's going to strum the C chord after we do this. It's going to start, this is all just straight strumming it, by the way. There's no pattern like, nope, it's just you know, just constant strumming. If you don't know open chords, you should probably go Google that or something or learn that, but I guess I will tell you the frets here. So it's just going to be, for the C chord, it's going to be 3rd on the A, 2nd on the D, 0 on the G, and the 1st on the B. Something, by the way, is that when he's strumming these open chords, I don't think he's ever using the high E string. You know, he's like, I'm pretty sure he's doing this, not, you know, and so you could just mute that with your fingers. Anyways, so we're going to strum a C chord, and then we're going to move on to a D chord, but without the high E chord. I accidentally strummed it, but that was a mistake. Anyways, so the D is 0 on the D, 2 on the G, and then 3rd on the B, 3 on the B. So like this. And then we move on to a G chord. And that's just going to be the 3rd on the G, mute the A string with your middle finger, and then 0 on the D, 0 on the G, and then 3 on the B. So it's like this. You know, without the high E chord or the high E string, and then back to a C. So that's how the chorus goes, but you're going to play that pattern like 3 times. But every time you restart it, it's going to be restarted like this. So you're going to, like, it goes like, here, I'll play it right here. So when we restart it, I just hit it once, big time, like I just strum it once, really big, and then continue strumming. So. And then I think after the third time, it's gonna go like this. But instead of doing that, instead of going like, we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna actually strum the power chord, but then mute it. And then go up to the G chord, but muted. So like this. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's gonna be 8. We're just gonna mute it 8 times, or not mute it 8 times. Just hit it, strum it 8 times. The first one's gonna be like not muted, and then the rest gonna be muted. So like. On the G chord, so mute the G chord a couple times. This is going to be the third on the low E, 5 on the A, so. And then we're going to go to the D chord, but when we go to the D chord, we're going to do that like pattern, that thing that people do on guitar with a, like where they go like this. What that is just muting the first 2 strings, the 5 on the A, 7 on the D. We're gonna mute it a couple times, but then eventually we're gonna start strumming the chords like this. When we start strumming though, we're gonna include the 7 on the G. But yeah, so it goes like. And then that's when another verse comes in. So yeah, after that verse comes in, we're just gonna do it again. I'm not gonna play the whole verse though, because you already know how to play it. And then obviously at the end of the verse it goes like this. And then another chorus is gonna come in. Right? And so you already know that. And then this part's gonna happen again. But then when that part happens, it's different. That's when the solo kicks in. So I will be teaching you the solo, and then I'll also teach you the rhythm for the solo, like the rhythm chords. But if you don't care, you can always skip. Anyways, so the solo goes like this. Okay, I kind of messed up, but it's fine. You're going to learn it, and I won't mess up teaching it. Anyways, so it's going to begin with some double stops on the 15th fret of the B and high E string. 15, 15, B and high E. So it's going to like 2 times, and then wait, and then hit it 3 times. So like that, the 3 times, and then you're going to hit it 1 more time. But when you hit it the 6th time, that's when the next part is going to come in, which is just going to be hitting the double stop on the 18th fret 3 times. So like that. So okay. Like that. And then after you hit it 3 times, you're going to do this pattern where it goes like, which is just 17 on the G, 15 on the G, 17 on the G, bend, so that's just going to be like after you bend, you're going to release it, hit the 17 again on the G, 15 on the G, 17 on the D, so after you hit the 17 on D, you're going to hit it 1 more time. So, but when you hit it the 2nd time, that's going to activate the next phrase, which is just 15 on the G, back to the 17 on the G. So, and then that's going to activate the next double stop part where it goes like, you're just going to spam it 3 times, and then one more time, so like this. Like 3 more times after you spam it, so. And you're going to spam that again, so spam it 3 times, hit it 3 times, but not spamming it, so 3 times, one more time, and then you're going to spam the 18 double stop, where it's 18 on the B, 18 on the high E, and you spam it 4 times this time. So and then okay, skip ahead if you don't want to like wait for this. I can't edit right now because I don't know how, but I'm going to look at my tabs to see the rest because I kind of forgot. Oh wait, actually I can just listen to this. Olympia. Okay, so I just noticed one mistake I did. So originally when we go like this, I told you to strum that 3 times, but you actually do it 4 times. You spam it 4 times. So, but that was it. And then you do this 4 times, right? So let me, and then after that, let me see what goes next. Okay, so yeah, after you spam it 4 times the second time, you're gonna hit the 15 double stop twice. So like this. And then you're gonna hit the 17 on the G, 15 on the G. So (17, 15, 17), bend, then release, back to the 17. So okay, let me listen to it again. Okay, yeah, so like this. The same thing like that, and then the same thing like that. So it's going to be 17, 15, 17, bend on the 17, release, 17, so back to the 15, to the 17 on the D, 17 on the D again, 15, 17 on the G, so and then when I go back to the 17, I'm going to bend it 2 times. And then release, 17 to the 15 on the G. So like this. And then back to the 17 on the D. But when we go on the 17 on the B, we're going to spam it a bit. So like this. So after I spam it a bit, I don't exactly remember how many times, so let me play it again. Okay, you can just copy that. After you spam it, you go back to 15 on the G, 17 on the B, on the G, so. And then you bend it one more time, largely though, like a big bend. So So, oh yeah, after you hit the 17, after you spam it, so 15, 17, 15, you're gonna go like that. And you bend it, big one, release, and then bend it 2 more times, but kind of fast, like this. So the whole thing is gonna look like this. And then you release to the 17th fret, and then hit the 15th fret, and then it's gonna come in where it's just like this. What that is just gonna go on the 15th fret of the B string, and you're gonna spam it a bit. And then you're gonna hit the 17 on the G, and you're gonna hit it once and slide up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know, something like that. It's just a lot. Anyways, so yeah, the whole thing, I'm gonna play it really slow. Sorry for like being bad at teaching it, but whatever, you're still gonna learn it. That's the solo. Alright, it's pretty repetitive. I think that's why it was so confusing for me. It's just because it was like kind of almost the same thing, but hey, it's punk. It's not supposed to be that complicated. But I'm just used to it. Anyways, so now I'm going to teach you the rhythm part. If you don't care about that, then skip ahead. Anyways, so the rhythm part is going to go like this. So yeah, it's like that. So what that is so yeah, after we go like what the hell is it? So after we go, that's when a verse would normally come in, right? But instead we're just gonna hit the G power chord, which is 3 on the low E, 5 on the A, and then 5 on the D. And I'm gonna hit muted strings 2 times. Doesn't really matter where. Doesn't really matter too much. Just, I mean, you can just keep it around the chord. So, like that. And then you're gonna move down to the C chord. You know, 3 on the A, 5 on the D, and then 5 on the G. So, back to the G, back to the C. So 2 times. And then let me see how much you strum it. Okay, so like that. So you're gonna move to the F power chord, which is the first fret on the low E, 3rd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the D. So, and you're gonna strum that for a while, and then move on to the D power chord. So. Up, down, or down, up, 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 down, up. So, and then you're going to do that again. Yeah, so you do that twice, and then let me see. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to do it like this. But instead of going like this, instead of doing that again, after you strum the D power chord, you're gonna go back to strumming the F power chord, and then back to the D power chord. So it goes like this. This is from the very beginning. This is the rhythm chord. So and then after that, you're gonna hit the F power chord a few more times, but you're gonna do like this, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it, but if I'm wrong, then you could just listen to this song. You can really hear the bass in that song, and you just follow the bass. But anyways, after you do that, then you strum the D power chord again. And then I'm pretty sure it goes into a verse. Let me see. Yep, the verse. So that's how that goes. So yeah, after that, then there's just going to be another verse. And then obviously another chorus. But then after the chorus is going to be the, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing we did in the intro. I'm going to move my guitar because I'm most likely going to cut the top. Anyways, so yeah, after that, there's just going to be another intro with the same rhythm chords in the background, which is like something like that. Anyways, so the intro riff that we're going to be doing at the end of the song is almost exactly identical except for one part. So at the end, it's going to go like this, right? But instead of doing that, we're going to actually hit it. So we're going to go we're going to actually hit the 8th fret of the B string instead of just sliding to it. So right, and the rhythm chords is just going to be like, oh yeah, another thing about the rhythm chords at the end of the song though is after they do that for the last time, you're just going to hit both the guitars, I think, no, just the rhythm guitars, it's going to hit the G chord, the G power chord, which also includes the D on the 5th fret, so D on the, 5th fret on the D string, so, and then you're going to let it ring, and then you hit it one more time, like that. And congratulations, you just learned Olympia WA by Rancid. That's it for this video.